bomber has definitely quite a lot. I think I'll start with 4. Yeah, I think I'll do 4. Or maybe I'll just... You know what? I'm just gonna watch all of these. I'm just gonna watch all of these, and if anyone has any says they have any replays, like as I'm watching each one, then I'll be sure to watch them in order. Bro, triple hand trap right off the bat. Valor, Fuelos, and Maxi. Okay. Spirit Dragon Pass, unfortunate. Oh, of course it's Tenpai. Ultimate Spirit. Definitely want to negate this. And he just passes. But I guess he knew you were going to negate the Sangan summoning, and I guess that's all he had. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, you can at least protect your field. Held the Ogre for the wishes. Or the, True Light, I mean. I feel like, hold on, Baron can pop any card, right? Yeah, I feel like you should have just maybe popped the, does it activate, let me see, during your battle phase. Yeah, I feel like you should have popped the Sangan summoning and then just battled over the Pydra. He doesn't take any damage, but you know. Because the Sangan summoning is limited to 1. See, now he can activate the, I mean, I guess you do have the, Majesty to pop it, but still. And he just surrenders. Nibiru and D-Shifter. This could be a number of things, but it could be definitely be Stun, Kashtira. I mean, some maybe even Vanquish Soul. But who knows? Let's see what it is. Set 1 pass. I'm assuming he maybe has Nibiru in hand. Oh. Oh, is this Argo Stars? Okay, that's what it is. It's Argo Stars. Maxi. Yep, there's the Nibiru. bro, yeah, just drawing all hand traps. I mean, the Majesty should still be activatable because you have the Blue Eyes on the field, and Drill Beam should be live now. Really. After all that, just to make Typhon. And I like how Jet protected all the other monsters in attack position. Drill Beam negate, and he scoops. I mean, he should know you have the Drill Beam, but it's funny because the token counts as a normal monster, which made the Drill Beam live. Okay, and then one against Lab. Then one with Zeus, and Gimmick Puppets, and a Blue Eyes Mirror. Leave the rest for next stream. I mean, as far as I know, no one else has any replays or haven't said so yet, except for Winda. So, I'm fine with just watching through them. Yep, there's Arius. Of course. You can change the equation. Like, yeah, you could have changed the equation by using Max C. But, you know, being able to bring back the Blue Eyes is fine. Like, your True Light is banished, so I don't think that you really have a way to get it back. You have 3? Alright. He's gonna do it again. No, Daruma Cannon, of course. Yeah, he's unaffected by traps, idiot. Using a trap on a trap deck. Or you on a monster immune to traps. Yeah. And it's immune to traps. And since no monster got flipped face down, he wasn't forced to send Tyrant either. Yeah, 4? Okay. Like, he definitely should have waited on the Daruma Cannon until he had a monster face up on the field. Because if he had a monster face up on the field, Bomb would have been forced to send his Tyrant Dragon to the grave. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it technically was unaffected because, you know, he was the only monster on the field, and since he doesn't get flipped down because he's unaffected by traps, he's not forced to send it. He's not forced to send a Tyrant to the grave because, you know, there was no other monster in the field that got flipped. Because to send all other monsters to the grave, you have to flip at least one monster face down. And since no monster was flipped face down, Tyrant didn't get sent. Yep, there's the Ash. Normal summon Valor? Nope, okay. Pure skill issue. Just wanted to hold on to those hand traps, and he's passing again. I mean, you can normal summon Droll. Or not. Okay, no Mausoleum or anything. Shadow got top 2. Gotcha. Like, Eilies can go into the Spirit Link 1, but Barrel does the trick. Max C, called by the Max C. And then, of course, into the Nibiru right at the end. I mean, you can still use the Drill Beam because the token counts. Mimigul. Into the Droll. And into Typhon. Preemptively Veiler it. And he scoops. Any of the top replays that aren't from the qualifier, I think the only two, there might be one or two more. Gotcha. I mean, I got time, so. And Droll. I think Droll is good because they can't search. Though they can't set from the... Yeah, they can't search for their rank ups. Because otherwise I think that would have been an FTK. Alright, going in. Guess we're just gonna try to go for an OTK. Yeah, get that last bit of damage in. Very nice. And then mirror match. Wishes doesn't summon. I feel like you should at least wait for a commitment to a summon. Only like a proper cut, yeah. But he's gonna at least play into it. I'm surprised no Ash. Do they have another one? No. Either that or he's holding it. Okay, yeah, Majesty. Just gonna pop it. And Maiden. Does he have Ogre, though? Veiler, okay. Jet summons. And... Yep, I knew we had to go Ogre. But yeah. And and the funny thing is, the Jet protected the True Light, which is hilarious. The Jet protected it, that's pretty funny. He thought he had you checkmated with that, but no. Jet protected your True Light from being destroyed. Alright, let's check Windows. See if they have one. Okay, yeah, the one from the tryout. Yeah, the moment you summoned Jet, that was it. I mean, he's a Blue Eyes player too, he should at least know that. Like, yeah. Yeah, take care, Bomber. Oh, and that's not... Ooh, okay, that's not once per turn. So pretty much every time you mill, you get to draw one. Or summon from the grave, never mind. So pretty much every time you summon, like a wolf or whatever, that's a draw one. Like Wolf, Felice. Colossal Fighter has an animation. And Warrior from in either player's graveyard. No Wolf. Do you have enough for Judgment Dragon? No, you only have 2. Lumina should help though, right? Yeah, Lumina helps. Okay. So when you mill, that should be enough for Judgment Dragon to summon next turn. And he scoops. 3, alright. I'll get to your 3 at some point, Rosalie. I'm just going down the list of who all has replays. So I'm just going in order. So next up is Zenigron. Extra. Lab versus Altergeist. spin back 1. Or is it just burn? Oh, it's just burn. I thought it would have been, you know, lab. Let's send that to the grave. That's funny. Ah, okay. And he immediately Ghost Mourners the negate, or not negate, but the spin card. But there's the negate. Like, why didn't he go for a Hextia? Why did he go for the... I mean, I guess he wants to, you know, keep his card set, but... Still, yeah, just bring it right back. I guess at the end of the day, it didn't really matter which one he negated. I totally forgot they had a synchro. And negate. And it comes right back. Very nice. Right. Okay, this one is lab. Yep, knew it. Lovely always hand rips the most important card, or anything that hand rips you. Hand rips the most important card in your hand. That shit was random, yeah. Yeah, like literally anytime I'm getting hand ripped, I act like 90% of the time I accurately predict what's gonna get hand ripped. We should do a level max, nice. But yeah, the randomness is not random at all. At least that triggers, but he ashes it, so yeah. Yeah, pretty much gotta try to go Astro or Electromite here. Yeah, most of the time she does. And now you can summon Jackal King from the extra deck. Search a Jackal King. Make Selene, summon Master Cerberus. Then you can scale Endymion to pop everything except for the lady. Okay, or not. I mean, I guess you said enough. See, here's what I would have done. I think first I would have used Endymion's effect to pop everything but the lady, and then Once everything has been destroyed, then you use Master Cerberus to banish the lady. But I get, they only run one lovely, and if you, banish the lovely, they don't really have a way to get her back, but, I probably would have went the other way about it. And now you have to bounce the Master Cerberus, or himself. And then, I guess, access code for game. I mean, I guess he did kind of help you by having his life points, which made it easier. So now that's game. Okay. I guess I'll watch 3 from everyone else, just so I can, just hopefully have enough time to get to everyone within the hour. Yeah, everyone else. I'll watch 3 from everyone else. Sargus. Another kit. Dang, all those monsters had animations, and I missed out on 2 of them. Oh, okay. And you're going up into branded. So you can draw a card, pop the branded lost, negate the... Yep, and then whole partner should negate that. Did he already have branded fusion? Yep, of course he did. Wait, he had... Okay, so he just did all that to make Alba Lenatus. Like, he should have made... Why did he make Lubellion? Like, he made Lubellion, and I guess he realized his mistake because he didn't have... Because he didn't have a card to discard for Lubellion. He should have made Albion. But very nice again. That was more or less the opponent being dumb. Yeah. Alright. So watch 3 from Madi. I'm just going down the list on people who said they had replays. This person was next, and then I think after him, it was... Who's after him? Let me see. Yeah, after then it's Rose. It's Rose. You're next, Rosalie. Again, I usually tend to go in order for who said they had replays first. This is a 1-turn one. I see Ancient Gears up there. Okay, this is stage 2. Oh, okay. Okay, I can't even count that one as a replay. Alright. Yeah, I can't even count that one. playing Ancient Gears in Stage 2, though. That's definitely interesting. Okay. Ryugi. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, Xeno Meteorus. When you think destroy... Ah. Oh. Ryugi with dinos. Interesting. Dragon, dinosaur, sea serpent, and worms. Isn't that exactly what Ryugi is? Yep, dragon. Yep, another dragon. Worm. And sea serpent. That literally... Like, this card works perfectly with Ryugi. Yeah. Meteorus, yeah. And then there's Vargas. And then you have 2 level 6s, which could have made something else, but linking off the ritual. Okay, Reproductus. What is he doing with Reproductus? Okay, he's fusing with it. Oh, okay. Really? The True King one? Actually using True King monsters. Okay. This dude is honestly cooking something up a bit. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed though. I was expecting Ryugi and it kind of just turned a bit into generic Dino End board. Like, you know, Lars would be only simply being Vargas, but still. And sending your extra deck away. If I negate some extra mind against Tenpai, draw lead for 4 cards after use. Check with the game, yeah. Jeez. Yeah, your ultimate and chaos, those are the truly important ones. Mostly because it never gets used. Okay, yep, droplet. Ah, and doing that to dodge the negate. It's actually pretty smart. But, yeah, definitely negate those. Wait, it still gets negated. Or your card still gets, goes through, I guess. Because you sent it with droplet. Yeah, I think you sent it away with droplet, so yeah. What causes the music change? If it's special summon, target a dinosaur, add it to hand. And if it was special summoned from the grave, destroy 2 cards. You can destroy 2 cards, 1 from your hand or field, and 1 card your opponent controls. And if it's destroyed, shuffle a normal from grave into deck, special summon it. Alright, Gear Town activates. No, but here's the thing. He had monsters with animations like Ultimate Conductor and whatnot, and Lars, but the music didn't change for when the animations played for him. Oh, is this gonna be a Zeus? Yep. He only changes that turn 2. Oh. So an animation on turn 2 is when it changes. Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure if he destroys your fortress, that gives Zeus a material, right? If another card you control is destroyed, yeah. If he destroys the fortress, that's probably going to end up biting him in the rear. Because then you can just send the entire field to the grave. But no, he's smart. He just goes straight to battle. Ooh, forcing the thrust to be live. I'm assuming you decided to go end of main, and that forced him to activate Sprite Elf, which turned on your thrust. It'll turn into Typhon. Well, that can't activate. Has to SP Little Knight it. That's hilarious. Actually needing to SP so he can summon his monsters or activate his monster effects. Nice, Heavy Storm should trigger Fortress. For most people, Typhon is like the last resort. But it does have that rare win rate usage. Yeah. Oh, and he just... Did he time out? No, he just surrendered. Okay. Alright. Okay, Millennium Engine right off the bat. Of course, it's Fiendsmith as well. Zombie Vampire. Yep, Mill-5. Boring. Stupid Snake Eyes. Fiendsmith. Man, this drop is about to go hard, hopefully. Like, you could Feather Duster, chain Urgent Schedule, chain Droplet. Like, if you even wanted to, you could even chain Hornet Drones as well. Though you would need to send a monster so that Doom cannot target if your spell tribe zones, yeah. Well, you need to send a monster so Desiree can't chain to negate your droplet. Unless you literally force it out. There you go. Yep, there you go. There it is. And you just negate it. Like he literally just helped you get rid of all this disruption. All he has left is Promethean Princess, right? Yeah, literally all he has left is Promethean Princess. Okay, Droll. It's a bit whatever. Going for the Dark Golem, okay. Heavy polymerization. I've never seen this one. Fusion summon a fusion using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field. You can also banish monsters from your extra deck up to the number of monsters your opponent controls, but you lose life points equal to the attack of the monsters banished this way. When the monster is fusion summoned. Okay. Summon Zark. Yeah. He can attack everything, right? And he scoops. Unaffected, your opponent can attack all monsters, yeah. FTK, how doesn't your opponent need to control monsters though? For that to work? Lose life points total of the attack, yeah. Yeah, see, let me see. You can also banish equal to the number of monsters your opponent controls, so yeah. Your opponent needs to control monsters for you to banish monsters from your extra deck for it. And of course, you gotta make sure you don't die. So I won't really call it an FTK. You gotta put your dual ID in the chat and make sure your replay is public. The Trickstar just burning you to death. Okay. Ah, he's playing that. I'm assuming he's going to shotgun the Eradicator. Oh, he's a scumbag. He's gonna shotgun his, yep. But you top decked the red reboot. Holy crap, the red reboot top deck. Dude's a scumbag. So he's just playing stun. Yep, very deserved. There it is. I don't remember. Ashing Wyvern. To the Ballista, you just go up for game. Ballista pops it. And that's game. Yeah, heaviest draw, yeah. Deck lockdown and Eradicator, and then when you negated the Eradicator, he immediately max sees you. Alright, next up is Rosalie. I think it's Labs, yeah. Can imagine. Top 3. That's usually how it goes. You put in a card to counter a deck, you don't see that deck at all, and then the moment you remove it, they show up again. Okay, now you can make Electromite if you really wanted to. There you go. The Superstition, yeah. Bouncing back Citadel of all cards. Alright, that triggers Hita and gets you your Jackal King back. Or I guess it doesn't trigger Hita. Guess he's beat by an opponent's card. Well, now Endymion can pop. Upscale Servant. You can Pendulum Summon a Jackal King back out. Absolute. Now Endymion. Tribute Summon Endymion, that's funny. That's game. Negate. Alright, got another one here. And then against heroes at the top, okay. Pretty basic. Really, he's synchro summoning immediately. Strain the Blazer, I'm assuming. Yep. So he has Blazar and Phalanx, and that's on as public disruptions. He could still have hand traps. Okay. Ash, called by the Ash. And then, of course, Maxi. immediately going for Phalanx, so you can just negate it. Normal summon Magister, make Electromite. Yep. Ah, and then there's Engage. And using it on Endymion, which is not an issue. You have another one in hand. Now you can take control of a monster. And then Droll should be fine for the most part. Just drawing all of his Bestials. So he's just gonna summon all of his Bestials now whenever he draws them to try to survive. Into Selene. So he's not gonna be drawing anymore, thanks to his own Droll. Summon Master Cerberus, banish the Druid Swarm. Then you can access code for game. Or the Magnamut, okay. I feel like you probably should have banished the Druid Swarm. But because if he would have went for Selene, maybe it's been a little bit more difficult to recover from that. Unfortunately, it looks like that's still game. Praying for a good draw here. And up there's the Ash. Now your talent is live. And you didn't draw any spells. Pretty standard, I suppose, at that point. But you at least have a Jackal King. Promethean to Reborn Electromite again after using Hornet Drones. Okay, let's see what you're doing. Really making use of them spells. Or of the Sky Striker engine. Now you can get a draw with Basilisk. And get spell counters on the institution. Now I'm gonna pop the Engage. Probably the Kagari as well. Yep. Not terrible considering what kind of hand you were given. Up and there's the Super Poly. At least Magister can summon another one. Or either one, rather. Now Jack King's negate is live. Get the Vion. And crash, so he gets to draw 1. Magic goes back in scale. And that ends his turn. And you can just add Baby Jackal and Pendulum Summon from there. And of course, you top deck Spell Power Mastery. Literally like one of the best top decks you could have gotten there. And that's game. Or, okay. Ah, you wanted to do that, okay. Didn't attack with Endymion for game. Disappointed. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Who's after Rosalie? Quests. Okay, you bell. Okay, that's it. Well, blendings from the back row. Good. GG's. And Gamma. Ash the Gamma. So you know what the one card in his hand is. Bahamut Shark. He's gonna Gamma again, of course. Yeah, take care, Jaeger. Well, Thrust is live, which can turn talents on if you needed to. Bahamut Shard is banned in TCG, not Master Duel. Nice. Negate, and this attacking event is already 0, so whatever. You can at least deal some damage. And inflict piercing for a game. Very nice.